Yeah, start to get settled in, relaxing the physical body, maybe lying in Shavasana with the arms out to the side and palms open towards the ceiling if that feels supportive. You can always bring your hands to the chest and abdomen if that feels more comforting. Sliding the shoulder blades down and back and letting the chest fall open, shoulders kind of melting towards the floor, slight tuck in the chin to lengthen the back of the neck. Your feet can open gently towards the sides, letting the legs relax and the pelvis feel grounded and stable. Noticing the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor or the surface beneath you. Allow yourself to feel connected to the earth. So you may imagine a slight tug on the physical body from the center of the earth. You can release all effort, feeling supported by the force of gravity, holding you securely in place. And take a moment to bring your attention to the natural breath, just noticing however your breath is in this moment, whether it is deep or shallow or fast or slow, doesn't matter. Just watching the breath, allowing your body to breathe for you. And as you watch your natural breath, you may notice that it becomes a little bit slower and deeper without forcing. You can allow the breath to be a little bit lengthened. Perhaps the exhalations become a little bit longer. Creating a kind of loop of relaxation. When we exhale, stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, slowing everything down. And the more that the nervous system is calm, the slower the breath becomes. And calling to mind a sankalpa or resolve, an intention for your practice or for your life at this moment. Can you create a short positive sentence in the present tense, or use one that you have already been using that continues to feel resonant and useful to you? Holding your sankalpa in mind, mentally repeat it to yourself 3 times with sincerity and conviction. We'll begin to take a journey through Annamaya Kosha, the physical body, allowing the light of your awareness to touch on each body part that you hear, noticing whatever sensations are present in each body part before moving on to the next. Starting today at the tip of the tongue. Can you condense all of your awareness and attention at the tip of the tongue, the root of the tongue, the roof of the mouth, floor of the mouth, inside of the right cheek, inside the left cheek, deep within the right jaw, deep within the left jaw, the right ear canal and inner ear, the left ear canal and inner ear, the outside of the right ear, outside of the left ear, the back of the head, right above the neck, the center of the back of the head, the crown of the head, forehead, the right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the right eyelid, left eyelid, the nose, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, the whole head simultaneously, sensing the whole head all together. Once again, the back of the head, the back of the neck, the right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the upper part of the back, middle back, the lower back, sacrum, tailbone, the whole back side of the body, from the back of the head to the tailbone, the axial skeleton, head and spine, all together. Awareness shifts to the right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, and fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the right wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, shoulder blade, collarbone, the line from the top of the neck to the tip of the shoulder, armpit, right side of the chest, right side of the rib cage, the right side of the waist, the right hip, the ball and socket joint of the right hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth toe. The whole right side of the body simultaneously. The left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth, and fifth finger, palm of the left hand, back of the hand, the left wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, shoulder blade, collarbone, the line from the top of the neck to the tip of the shoulder, armpit, right side, left side of the chest, the left side of the rib cage, left side of the waist, left side of the hip, the ball and socket joint of the left hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth toe. The whole left side of the body simultaneously. The tips of the toes, tops of the feet, fronts of the ankles, shins, kneecaps, fronts of the thighs, front of the hips, pelvis, navel center, solar plexus, sternum, chest, the insides of the arms, palms of the hands, center of the throat, and the face, the whole front side of the body, the whole back side of the body, the whole right side of your body, the whole left side of your body, the whole body, whole body, your whole body resting in stillness. Bring your attention once again to the natural breath, noticing the already present breath naturally moving in and out of the body. Can you watch your breath for a few moments, just noticing how it is in this moment without effort or judgment? We'll begin to practice vritti pranayama, equalizing breaths to feel calm, centered, and balanced, equalizing the four parts of the breath: the inhalation, exhalation, internal retention, and external retention. When you feel ready on your own rhythm, can you inhale for a count of 4, gently holding the breath inside for a count of 4, exhaling through the nose for a count of 4, and holding the breath outside the body for a count of 4. You don't want to feel unduly strained or stressed. Allow the breath to be smooth and easy in and out through the nose. And if you feel short of breath, you can shorten the duration of the breath, or you can omit the breath holding if it feels uncomfortable. But try to find a steady, equal rhythm so that the inhalation, holding the breath in, exhalation, and holding the breath out are all of equal duration. As you continue breathing in this way, try to relax the muscles of the jaw, tongue, throat, and upper chest, allowing the rib cage and abdomen to move freely so that your breath feels soft and effortless. Continuing just a few more rounds of the vritti pranayam, equalizing breath. And then release the counting, returning to the natural breath, effortless breath, allowing your body to breathe for you and noticing any effect you feel in the physical body to your breath, to your thoughts after practicing the equalizing breath. Gently breathing here for a few moments, allowing your body to integrate the practice. And shifting all of your attention and awareness to the eyebrow center, the space in between the eyebrows, noticing first whatever physical sensations are present at the eyebrow center. Perhaps the sensation of the temperature of the air or movement of air on your skin. Perhaps the awakening and enlivening of the sensory nerves of the skin when you shift your awareness and attention to this location. Just noticing whatever is present at the eyebrow center. And then pulling your awareness back into Chitta Kasha, the inner space, the space behind the eyebrow center, stretching out in front of you like an empty movie theater. And you take a few moments to simply observe whatever is present in this space at this moment. Trying to maintain the attitude of a curious but disinterested observer, just watching without grasping, clinging to any one thing. Allowing whatever images or thoughts that are present in Chitta Kasha to rise up and then fall away or dissolve. Continue observing whatever phenomena is present in Chitakasha for just a few moments longer, noticing if the mind stuff, chitta vritti, has decided to swirl around and follow any of these thoughts. Can you rein it back in and simply observe whatever is present, allowing it to emerge and then also dissolve away without chasing it down or trying to hold on to it or follow it, just noticing. And then allowing all of the images or thoughts around you to dissipate. And as if you're sitting in a dark movie theater with a dark screen stretched out in front of you, allowing Chitakasha to empty. And just as if we were watching a film, you look out over the space of Chitakasha and visualize an image like the cross section of earth in winter, maybe a layer of snow and then the layer below it of frozen soil. Can you visualize the image of this frozen earth? And in the ground, there is a sleeping seed, a dormant, resting seed. Creating the image of this dormant seed in the frozen earth. Picturing it clearly in your mind. It appears to be doing nothing, but of course we know it is preparing, readying itself for the change of seasons. And can you visualize this cross section of earth as the days get longer and the weather becomes warmer? Perhaps the layer of snow on the surface of the earth is melting. You can see trickles of water filtering down through the thawing soil. As the earth is warmed by the sun, the dormant seed becomes inspired, sending out from the bottom tiny roots, seeking water, and from the top a tiny pale shoot pushing through, creating a path through the soil, seeking the light of the sun. And continuing to visualize its progress, almost as if watching a film projected into this inner space. Can you imagine the shoot breaking through the surface of the soil, creating tiny leaves, opening them towards the sun, becoming greener, taller, can you progress your visualization? Allow this tiny seedling to grow into any kind of plant that you like, whatever kind of plant that you would like to see. Can you visualize its progress, the thickening of the roots and their branching path, the formation of stems or trunks, even perhaps flowers or fruit? Can you watch the progress of this little seedling as it grows into the plant that it will become? Continuing to visualize its progress all the way to the point at which it is fully grown and perhaps creates seeds of its own or fruit, depending on what kind of plant you've imagined. Picture the grown plant in your mind, and then reverse that progress, like running the video backwards, slowly reversing the direction of the film, just back to the point when the tiny seedling has broken through the surface of the soil. And freeze the image there for a moment. Observing it in a state of pure potential. And releasing the visualization, once more clearing the space. sensing the physical body. Bring your awareness back to the physical body, noticing its space, spaciousness, volume, mass, and preparing to mentally explore opposite sensations, recognizing as always that while the sensations may feel very realistic because our mind is so powerful, the body is safely resting at this time. Beginning with the sensation of cold. Can you fully embody the sensation of cold, as if you plunge your whole body in a cold bath, ice water, awareness of the sensation of cold. And then the sensation of heat flowing in, replacing all of the cold. Can you fully embody the sensation of heat, as if you were lying on a hot beach, hot sand beneath you, hot sun above you, the sensation of heat on the whole physical body. And once again, the sensation of cold, icy cold. Can you fully embody the sensation of cold? And then the sensation of heat, once again, overtaking all cold, complete awareness of the sensation of heat. And then imagining that you could sense and embody heat and cold simultaneously, equally aware of the sensation of heat and cold simultaneously. Releasing that, returning to baseline. And can you embody the sense of heaviness, as if the whole body were so heavy, it's sinking into the earth. Heaviness in every cell. Fully embody the sensation of heaviness. And all heaviness leaves the physical body, embodying the sensation of lightness, feeling so light and weightless as if you could float away from the surface of the earth, embodying a sense of lightness. And once again, embodying heaviness, so heavy you almost sink through the floor, fully aware of the sensation of heaviness in the physical body. And once again, lightness. So light, it feels like you could float away. Full awareness of the sensation of lightness. And then, can you imagine that you can sense simultaneously the sensation of extreme heaviness and lightness, weightlessness, at the same time, heavy and light. Embodying simultaneously heaviness and weightlessness. And releasing that sensation, returning to baseline awareness of the physical body, comfortable, resting, at ease. And can you once again call to mind your sankalpa, your resolve, and repeat it mentally to yourself 3 times with sincerity and conviction. And as you send your intentions inward into your own life, you can also imagine sending intentions outward into the broader world. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, Sarve Santu Nirmayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukhabhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May all beings everywhere be happy. May all be free from illness. May all beings be liberated, and may none suffer. Om, peace, peace, peace. Slowly bringing your awareness back into the physical body, noticing first the sensation of the parts of your body that are in contact with the surface beneath you. Feeling the sensation of awakeness and alertness begin to move and flow through the physical body. You may at some point be inspired to move through your joints, just like a cat who's just woken up from a nap. Your body already knows the ways that it would like to stretch and move as you wake up the physical body. Feel free to move in any way that feels nourishing and enlivening. Eventually, you may wish to do a big stretch, reaching the fingers away from the toes, perhaps pairing it with a yawn, reaching, 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 and releasing all the effort. You may want to repeat that, reaching away from the center with the fingers and the toes. Reach, 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 and relax. Gently rolling yourself over onto one side of the body. Taking a moment to notice how you feel in the physical body, how your breath feels, the state of your thoughts. And before you sit up, you can mentally recreate the room around yourself, mentally rebuilding the space surrounding you, your location in the space, the furniture around you. Slowly pressing yourself up into a seated position, bringing the palms of the hands in front of the heart, thumbs lightly touching the sternum, And as you bow forward, thumbs touch the eyebrow center. Hariom Tat Sat. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete.